Since my wife and I occasionally go camping, I've been looking into power stations to enhance our camping experience for a while. If you're like me and like the idea of having a backup power source during a power outage while camping or living off the grid, owning a portable power station is the way to go. So when BigBlue reached out to me and asked me to review their new portable power station called CellPowa 500, I felt it was a no-brainer, and additionally, since I know some of you may be interested in portable power stations, this review could aid in your purchasing decision in the future. Also, it is worth stating that on this channel, I will always provide an honest review about a product regardless if it's something I receive for free or paid out of pocket. So later on in the video, I will discuss some of the pros and cons if there are any. Anyway, enough talking, let's get into the review. Let's first quickly go over some of the features and specs for this power station. Starting on the left side of the power station, we have a cigarette lighter adapter output that supports devices up to 120 watts and 10 amps. Below that are two 5.5mm DC output jacks that support devices up to 60 watts and 5 amps. The bottom left input port is one of the charging ports, which we'll talk about more later. To the immediate right are two USB fast charge output ports that support devices up to 18 watts and 3.6 amps. To the right are two USB-C power delivery ports which can be used to either charge the battery or power USB-C devices up to 60 watts. Next is the primary power on or off button. Last but not least are two 120 volt AC outlets that support devices up to 500 watts. It also has a pure sine wave inverter built in, which is the best type of inverter for your AC devices. On the back of the portable power station is a large LED light which has 3 different lighting modes that we will check out later. On top of the unit is a retractable handle, which I think is a neat concept and may be useful for when you are storing the unit away. As for the dimensions, the portable power station is roughly 11.3 inches long, 8.2 inches tall, and 8.2 inches wide. Design-wise, I think the unit has a great appearance compared to some of the other portable power stations I've seen online. It has a clean, high-tech design, but also does not scream for attention. On the side of the BigBlue are 2 vents for the internal fans which will kick on depending on the temperature of the unit or the wattage draw from devices you may have connected to it. The type of batteries used in this unit are lithium iron phosphate batteries, which are more stable, have a longer life, safer to dispose of, and have a less chance to catch fire or explode like lithium ion batteries. From my weight analysis for the unit, I estimated that the power station weighed about 17.2 pounds, which is not too bad unless you need to carry the power station a long distance. Let's now turn this power station on to see how it operates. To turn the unit on, you simply need to press and hold the power button for 2 seconds. Once the power station turns on, the middle screen will also turn on, which has several useful features such as showing you the number of incoming watts from devices charging the unit, the number of outgoing watts to connected devices, how many hours are left before the battery is fully drained, the amount of time it would take to charge the battery, and the percentage of battery life still available. To enable the DC and AC power output options, all you have to do is press the button below those ports, and when the output option is enabled, an indicator will appear on the display. To activate the USB quick charge ports, you have to hold the power button for 2 seconds. The USB-C ports will automatically become enabled when the unit detects a device has been connected. So let's plug a few devices into the power station to see how it operates. My laptop uses a USB-C cable to charge, and as you can see, the BigBlue power station will automatically enable the USB-C output once it detects a connection has been made, which I really like. Let's go ahead and plug up a few more devices. If you look at the display closely, you will notice it is showing the total output watts, and it also shows that I could run the connected devices for 16 hours. Circling back to the built-in LED light, the first mode is the high lighting mode, followed by the low lighting mode, and then the SOS mode. I really like the built-in light as it allows me to no longer have to carry along my rechargeable LED lantern when I go camping. I also performed a quick lighting test in my backyard just so you can see an example of the brightness level. When it comes to charging the portable power station, you have a few options. The first option is by using the included AC adapter. If you use the AC adapter alone, you can recharge the portable power station in 6 to 7 hours. If you look at the display screen, you will notice the top left number will show you the number of incoming watts, and the bottom left hand number will display the amount of time remaining to recharge the battery to 100%. The next charging option is the fastest option, and you can achieve this by using the AC wall adapter in both USB-C power delivery ports. Using this charging option, you can recharge the battery in about 3 hours. The next recharging option is to use the included car charger adapter, which plugs into your car's cigarette lighter port. Using this method will allow you to recharge the battery between 12 and 14 hours. The last charging option is my favorite, which is by using a solar panel. If you use a 100-watt solar panel, depending on how much direct sunlight you receive, you can recharge the battery in roughly 6.5 hours. The power station also has an MPPT charge controller built in, so that helps to speed up the charging time. BigBlue has also designed a foldable and portable 100-watt solar panel that I may review at a later date, but I will also leave a link in the description where you can find more information if you're interested. The portable power station also supports pass-through charging depending on which output port you're using. This means you can charge the battery and charge any device using the DC ports. However, you cannot charge the battery and use the AC outlets at the same time. They mentioned in the manual they set it up this way to help protect the internal battery. What's also great about this unit is it has overcharge protection, so when the battery is almost fully charged, it will slow down the charging process to protect the internal battery. Another useful area to use a portable power station is a camper or your vehicle if you have converted part of it to allow you to sleep in the rear, like my wife and I did. We were a little hesitant about doing this at first, but after it was said and done, it's an amazing, affordable experience to be able to travel to some of our favorite scenic spots and be able to fully stretch out in the back and enjoy the view. If you are interested in learning how we created our simple car camper setup, which is also easily removable, let me know in the comments. Next, I wanted to test a few more devices connected all at once just to verify the unit could handle multiple output connections. Now, most of the devices I have weren't really high power consumption devices such as a portable refrigerator or TV, which by the way, this power station can also handle, but I was still pleased to see it handle the test with no issues. Another useful included cable is the cigarette lighter male plug with battery clamps for charging your car battery. I ran a quick test with my voltage meter and noticed that the BigBlue power station was actually charging the battery. Another great feature is that all the ports on the power station have overcurrent and load protection, and the unit will automatically disable that port and display a fault indicator. If you are interested in this portable power station, the units are scheduled to be available in September of this year. BigBlue has set an early bird price of $299 for the power station, which is an attractive price considering the per watt hour price is much cheaper than some of the other portable power stations out there. Overall, I'm really impressed by this portable power station so far. If there was one recommendation I could give for improvement, that would be to modify the design of the AC outlet so that you can plug two 3-prong AC devices into the unit at the same time. When it comes to who this portable power station is best suited for, I would say if you regularly go camping, need a backup power source during a power outage for a few small home electrical items or medical equipment such as a CPAP, or if you plan to be away from the grid for a period of time, this unit may suit your needs. If you are looking to power devices that consume more than 500 watts, such as a large fridge in your home, electrical heaters, power tools, and similar heavy wattage items, you may want to look into some other options. Also, let me know your thoughts about this portable power station in the comments. I will also leave more information in the description for how you can learn more about this power station and how to order if you're interested. Lastly, if you enjoy these videos, destroy that like button, and so that you don't miss out on future videos, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.